The 70s didn't just have R&B stars. It created the blueprint for everything we stream today. These voices owned radio, changed fashion, and turned love songs into worldwide anthems. But decades later, where did the legends actually go? And who's still out here performing like time never happened? At number 12, Barry White.
Let the music play. I just wanna dance.
Barry White was the velvet voice architect of romance on record. In the 70s, he wasn't just singing love songs. He was setting the temperature for an entire decade. His signature sound mixed deep, intimate vocals with lush strings and slow drifting grooves that made everything feel cinematic.
My guiding star.
Biggest hits? Can't get enough of your love, babe. You're the first, the last, my everything. And it's ecstasy when you lay down next to me. Barry passed away on July 4th, 2003, after struggling with kidney failure. But his presence never really left.
All the guys keep asking me why.
His songs still get sampled, played at weddings, and used in movies whenever a scene needs warmth. In a way, Barry's now is every time someone presses play and suddenly feels less alone. Next up at number 11, Roberta Flack.
Ever I saw your face.
Roberta Flack didn't chase big moments. She created them quietly, with control and heart. Classically trained and effortlessly soulful, she made the 70s feel softer, deeper, and more honest.
The first time ever
Her biggest songs weren't just hits, they were emotional landmarks. The first time ever I saw your face, killing me softly with his song, and feel like making love. When Roberta sang, it felt like she was speaking directly to one person, even in a packed room. Roberta passed away recently on February 24th, 2025 at 88.
first time ever
After living with ALS, and reports noted she died at home surrounded by family. Her songs still teach people how to sing with restraint, how to make quiet feel powerful, and how to mean every word. Number 10, Patti LaBelle.
I must have rehearsed my lines.
Patti LaBelle is pure electricity. One of those voices that doesn't just sing a note, it lifts it. In the 70s, she became a true R&B force, blending glam, gospel power, and fearless stage energy.
'Cause you don't even suspect.
Her era-defining signature from that time is Lady Marmalade, the kind of record that turns a room into a party within seconds. And Live, Patti always took things even higher. Patti is still out here performing. After decades, she's still turning concerts into family moments, where someone's mom knows every word, someone's kid hears that voice for the first time. And everybody leaves feeling like they just witnessed something real. But Patti's story is just the warm-up, because the next legend didn't just sing about love. They made the whole decade feel like it. At number 9, Gladys Knight.
If I were your woman and you were my man.
Gladys Knight is the kind of singer who makes heartbreak sound like wisdom. In the 70s, she blended church-grown power with silky control, so every lyric felt personal, never performative. Her biggest hits from that era are Instant Time Travel.
She tears you down, darling, says you're nothing at all.
Midnight Train to Georgia. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. And If I Were Your Woman. The magic wasn't only her range, it was her steadiness, like a friend holding your hand through the hard part. Even when the story is sad, she threads hope through it, turning pain into a survival lesson. You can feel the audience breathe with her. Today, Gladys is still performing, with official show dates listed for 2026. And that's genuinely heartwarming. People walk in expecting nostalgia, then leave feeling renewed. Because her voice reminds you that pain can pass, love can return, and you can keep going. Next up, at number 8, Smokey Robinson.
And your laughter seemed to fill the air.
Smokey Robinson's superpower has always been softness with spine. By the time the 70s rolled around, he was already Motown royalty. But he stepped forward as the Olo storyteller, the guy who could make one line sound like a whole relationship.
Maybe you wanna give me kisses sweet.
He also kept mentoring the sound behind the scenes, writing and producing songs that shaped generations beyond his spotlight. His standout 70s moments include Quiet Storm, the smooth late-night classic that helped name an entire radio vibe, plus Baby That's Back At Ya, and the forever romantic Cruisin'. Smokey is still healthy and performing, and it hits different seeing him live now.
So take a good look at my face.
Couples slow dance, friends sing the hooks, and younger fans realize these aren't old songs. They're templates for how to say feelings out loud. Smokey's Now is that gentle moment when a room full of strangers suddenly becomes a choir. Number 7, Lionel Richie.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for no.
The master of songs that feel like a handwritten letter. In the late 70s, his voice became the soundtrack for slow dances and long drives, especially with classics like Easy, 3 Times a Lady, and Still. His gift was making big emotions sound simple, no drama, just truth.
For a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face.
Sung with a smile you could hear. That warmth is why his music crossed generations, then later exploded even bigger in the 80s. Where is he now? Lionel is still touring, and the heartwarming part is what his concerts look like today. Parents bring their grown kids, friends pull each other up to sing the chorus, and strangers sway in sync like they've known each other for years. It's not just nostalgia, it's proof those melodies still do the same job.
Know when to fold up.
Bring people back together for a night, making life feel lighter. And if you think the legends so far are iconic, the next one is on a whole different level. Because she didn't just sing hits, she rewired what a powerhouse voice is. At number 6, Chaka Khan is the definition of fearless.
If ever
In the 70s, she came in with Rufus and a voice that could flip from velvet to lightning in one breath. Her biggest hits from that era still feel brand new. Tell Me Something Good, Sweet Thing, I'm Every Woman, and Do You Love What You Feel?
my man ain't got no money.
Chaka didn't just sing, she commanded, like she was teaching the room how to feel confident. Where is she now? She's still performing, and recently she's also been warning fans to ignore fake AI-made stories and trust only her real channels. That's the heartwarming part. She's still looking out for the people who grew up on her music. And when those songs hit live, you'll see moms, aunties, and first-time listeners singing the same hooks like they share one memory.
But it ain't
That kind of legacy stays loud. If you're enjoying this run, hit like and subscribe to support the channel so more people can rediscover these R&B legends. Let's continue. Since if Chaka taught the world confidence, our next artist taught it how to love softly. Number 5 is Al Green, the man who made romance sound gentle, not flashy.
Sit right down and talk to me.
In the early 70s, his voice floated like a confession you weren't supposed to hear. Then somehow it still filled the whole room. His biggest hits are eternal. Let's Stay Together, Tired of being alone, love and happiness, and call me.
You don't have to waste my time.
But Al's story didn't stop at the charts. Where is he now? He poured his life into faith and founded the Full Gospel Tabernacle in Memphis, and visitors still come hoping to catch a sermon led by Reverend Green himself. It's sweet in the best way. People travel for the music, then leave talking about peace, gratitude, and second chances.
I'm trying to realize you.
And even now, when he sings a line in church, it feels like the same message. Love is something you practice, not just something you feel. You can hear a whole life in his voice still. At number 4, Aretha Franklin.
I've heard those rumors.
The North Star, the singer other singers measure themselves against. Even in the 70s, when the world was changing fast, she stayed massive by making power sound human. Her biggest 70s hits include Rock Steady, Spanish Harlem, and Until You Come Back to Me, That's What I'm Gonna Do. Songs that can turn any car ride into a moment. Aretha could sound joyful, wounded, stubborn, and forgiving, all in one chorus. Aretha passed away on August 16, 2018 at 6 after advanced pancreatic neuroendocrine cancer. But her presence is weirdly alive. Tributes still roll in, and her recordings keep teaching new generations how to sing with truth. Her now is every time someone finds their courage by copying her ad-libs in the mirror.
I ain't gonna be wrong while you're gone. I ain't gonna be wrong.
And when families play her songs at cookouts, you can see it. Respect and joy and pride passed down together. All right, top 3 now. Because these aren't just legends, they're the kind of names that can stop a whole room mid-conversation. Number 3, Marvin Gaye wasn't an R&B star in the 70s. He was the voice that made music speak honestly. He could sound gentle, wounded, and fearless in the same song, like he was telling you the truth without raising his voice. His biggest 70s classics still feel massive. What's Going On?
What's going on? What's going on?
Let's Get It On, and the dance floor genius of Got to Give It Up. Even decades later, those records don't feel old. They feel like real life set to melody. Where is he now? Marvin was shot and killed on April 1st, 1984, the day before his 45th birthday. But the heartwarming part is his now still shows up in people's homes.
I'm just getting back, but you knew I would.
Parents passing down vinyl, couples choosing his songs, and new artists sampling his grooves. Every replay keeps his empathy in circulation. When chorus hits, it's like he's reminding you to be softer with yourself and others. Our runner-up, Diana Ross.
Someday we'll be together.
Pure glow. The kind of star who can walk on stage and lift the room. In the 70s, she proved she didn't need anyone's spotlight but her own, stacking classics like Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Touch Me in the Morning, Love Hangover, and The Boss. Her voice always sounded like confidence wrapped in kindness, even when the beat was disco hot. Where is she now? Diana is still performing in 2026, and she said she has no plans to retire. She even welcomed the new year from Times Square to kick off 2026 with a message of love.
All I wanna do is cry.
Now, she treats the stage like a family room, bringing her children on with her, turning a concert into a shared memory. And for fans, seeing her still shining feels like permission to keep celebrating your own life too, always. And last but not least, at number 1, Stevie Wonder.
High-top shoes and shirt tails, Susie was in pigtails.
He simply owned the 70s, joy, struggle, and genius moving at once. He wasn't just a singer. He was a one-man universe, writing, producing, and stacking melodies that felt like they'd always existed. His biggest 70s hits are basically a greatest hits playlist for the decade.
For the love I gave her through the years, like the sweet
Superstition, Higher Ground, Sir Duke, and Isn't She Lovely, plus the landmark album, Songs in the Key of Life. Stevie is still active, and he still puts his name behind giving back. Recently, he canceled a planned House Full of Toys benefit shows because he didn't have enough time to prepare, and said he would make a substantial donation for the children instead. That's the heartwarming part. Even when he can't make the stage, the mission still gets carried. And every time someone learns those chords on a keyboard, Stevie's now keeps growing worldwide right now. If you enjoyed this little time machine, hit like and subscribe for more music legends done right. And if you want a bonus twist, tap the next video on your screen, because we're jumping back one decade to reveal who actually sold the most in the 60s. And it's not who most people swear it is.